Hey guys, what's up? It's Daniel with Trailer Mountain, and today I have a brand new product from a company called BioLite. Here's BioLite's website right here. Definitely want to make sure you check these guys out. If you don't know BioLite, you should. They make a lot of cool stuff for the backpacking world, and definitely worth a look at. So they also do a lot of good in the world, and I like supporting companies that, you know, give back. So this is the new BioLite headlamp. I almost dropped it. Headlamp 750. This is it right here. Damn! Does have an articulating head, so you can move this thing up and down. I do like that it has built-in heat sinks right there, so that's cool. You see that. Built-in heat sinks. This thing does get warm, and the back panel, you have these great little... So, before I get into that, so what this does is when you have this thing on, right, this back panel will illuminate. So if you're running at night, you have a flashing red light or a solid red light that's on the back of your head to help increase visibility, increase your safety. And then on the back here, you have a great LED indicator right here. It's going to tell you how much battery life is left in the battery bank itself. And you can push that on. I'll turn my light off just so you can see. So you have this bright red light. You also have it flashing, so there's another option right there. You push it again, turn it off. There's your LED indicator to tell you how much battery life is left in it. So let me do this. Let me turn this light off. So this big button on the top here, if you push and hold it, you'll see it turn into a blue light. There's the blue light lit. That means that this is going to be in constant power mode, so that's going to just continually give you up to 750 lumens. So keep that in mind. You push and hold it again, and that blue light will turn off, and then you could adjust it. Okay? Now, I'll leave my light off just so you can see it. So I'm going to put this thing on. It's really, really comfortable. I like the headband itself. It's very, very comfortable. Now, I left the light off just so you can see how bright this thing gets. Basically, I'm going to turn it on. There's the red, and if you push and hold it, you can dim it. And then it'll flash once it reaches the bottom, or the lowest, and then you push it again and you hold it, and it'll get bright, and then it flashes to the brightest level. Now I push it again, turns it off. Now we have on, push and hold it, it'll dim. Same thing as the red. Push and hold it, it'll get brighter, and then you have your flood, and you have both. And then you have flash, and then off. Having this thing on your head is like you don't even know it's there. It's really, really comfortable. So I really like it. I like how it fits. I like that the battery bank is in the back, and they do give you this power cord that is really long to recharge it. I mean, plenty long enough. You could put a battery bank in your backpack and hook this up to the battery bank back here while it's on, and you can actually charge it while it's being used. So keep that in mind too, that you have external power source for this headlamp, which is great. Now, is this a headlamp that I would backpack with? No, absolutely not. It's just, for me, it's just way too heavy. Is it comfortable and serves its purpose? Absolutely. Yeah, it's a great headlamp. We're going to get it outside here in a little bit. I'll show you how bright this thing gets. But for what it is, this thing is awesome, and I really like it. On the charging port is right here. It's on the battery bank, or the battery pack itself. Flip that bad boy down. You don't want to see my ugly mug, you want to see right here. So there's your charging port. It is micro USB. I do wish it was USB-C. That would have been a little bit more efficient, but yeah, this nice little coiled cable on the side here. All the electronics go along the edge to keep things nice and tidy. As I said, this thing does angle down, just like that, and you can put it back up to regular. Power button is right here. That's your multifunction button, so that's how you select and go through the different light output modes. The adjusters are right here. So what you would do, basically, when this thing is all loose, you put it on, And then you grab these little adjusters and you pull them towards the front to get this thing nice and snug. And once it's snug, it's in place, this thing doesn't move. It stays nice and tidy and it just stays put, you know, right where you want it. Especially I've ran with this thing like trail running at night and it didn't move. I didn't get the light bob, you know, like you normally get, stuff like that. Nothing. So all in all, this thing is great. So we're going to get it out there and do a little bit of night hiking, and I'll show you how bright it gets actually on the trail. On the inside here, inside of the light, the headlamp rather, it's really soft material. It's like silky smooth. And it does not, I mean, it's ridiculously comfortable. It's almost like second skin. The BioLite logo is reflective. Yeah, all in all, it's just a great light. I really like it. So this thing also has lockout mode. Now, what you do is you push and hold the button up here for 8 seconds, and you'll see it flash a couple times. Just once. Alright, so I'm on this trail by my house, and it's pretty dark out. It's kind of close to the road, so I apologize if there's some background road noise, but I got the BioLite headlamp. I'm going to turn it on right now, but I'm going to angle it downwards so I don't blind you guys. So here it is right here. Pretty bright. Turning it off, back on, and then half-second intervals will go into red light mode, which is dimmable. If you push and hold it, you can dim it, and it'll flash once it reaches the lowest. And you push and hold it again, and it'll get brighter and flash. And it goes into red. From red, it goes into the bright white. And then flood. And then both, which is also dimmable. Like I can push and hold this and dim it down, it'll flash. At the lowest setting, push and hold it, and it gets as bright. So, I mean, that's pretty bright for what it is. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So, this thing is super bright. Now, granted, it also has this red flashing light on the back. So, if you're night hiking or running at night, and you're in an area where, you know, there may be traffic, this red light can really save your butt. And the red light is super bright. I mean, you can see this thing from a long ways away. You can leave it on solid or flashing. So I'm going to turn it off right now, just because there's no need for it to be on. On the back panel here, you do have a way to turn it on. That's flashing. And then solid. And then you have these white little indicators to tell you how much battery you have left. So it's super cool. Now this thing does get hot. However, even though it does get hot, it has a lot of heat sinks on it, and the band and the way it's designed is it doesn't feel hot while it's on your head. I really like it though. Car camping, or just going on a trail run at night, or just even doing stuff around the house where you need a little headlamp. This thing is excellent. It's really good. It's really bright. There's a ton of different features, and not only that, it's super comfortable. I don't know if you just saw it get a little dimmer. The big button on the back is if you hit that once, it goes into constant mode, meaning that it's going to blast out the full power for 30 seconds, and then it's going to drop down a level just so it prevents itself from getting too hot. Me personally, one of the most comfortable headlamps I've ever worn, and I really like it. I also like that the BioLite logos on the side are reflective, so when you do have it on, and you're trail running at night or whatever, and I'm going to turn my light off, I'm going to turn on my flashlight, as you can kind of see the... But it also has memory settings, so no matter where you shut it off, the headlight will remember where it was when you turned it off, so it'll remember that setting. So if you have it on full blast, it'll remember full blast. If you have it on dim, it'll remember full dim. If you had it on spot or flood or red or strobe, it's going to remember it no matter what. So that's really cool. I like that it has a memory feature built in. There's a lot of technology built into this headlamp, and I'm super excited about it. BioLite makes great gear, and they have been for a while, and they I love supporting companies that give back, and BioLite is definitely one of those companies that do that. So keep that in mind. But yeah, this is the new headlamp from BioLite. Super excited to show this to you guys. And as you can tell, I'm attracting moths. So I'm going to put on the red light. Woo-hoo-hoo! There we go. So now I have the red light on. Hopefully I won't attract, very many moths. But I'll angle this thing down just so you can kind of see my ugly mug. So this is the BioLite Headlamp 750. And, so far so good. I really like it. It does get a little warm on the actual light unit itself. But, as I said, the way the band is and the way everything else is and the heat sinks on the top, you don't feel like it's hot while it's on your head, which is super important. BioLite Headlamp 750. Okay, so this is the BioLite Headlamp 750. I'm really impressed with it. I like it. It's very comfortable. It's really, really, really bright. Plenty bright for the trail. And I like it. If you're trail running, this is a great headlamp. Especially because you could run an external battery bank and keep this thing going all night. So disclaimer, just so you guys know, I am not paid by BioLite in any way, shape, or form to do these reviews. I got this all on my own, and I wanted to provide this video for you guys just so you can see the new product, see if you like it, see if it's something you might be interested in buying, and kind of taking it from there. Now, if you have some questions, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you leave those down in the comment section down below, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Also, too, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Hopefully I built some value in this video for you, and it really means a lot when people subscribe to my channel and like what I have to say about the gear that I'm testing. So thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate you spending your valuable time with me. Please keep checking back for more gear reviews, outdoor-related hodgepodge, tech and camera reviews, gear talk, and giveaways. Take care, guys. Get outdoors. We'll see you in the next video.